Am I the a-hole for telling my mother-in-law she cannot attend our daughter's graduation? My husband has always had a tumultuous relationship with his mother. He'd always been treated as a disappointment, whereas his sister was the princess. If it were up to him, we'd have no contact with her whatsoever. We have two girls, 17 and 14. Family has always been important to me, as I was raised by a single mom and only had one other sibling. My mother passed 11 years ago, so mother-in-law is all they have as a grandmother. Any time we spend time with her is only because I facilitate it. She's loud, rude, and obnoxious. As the girls have gotten older, they've requested that she not attend sports events because she will be quite vocal and downright abusive to officials. I've told her countless times that if she doesn't behave herself, that the girls and teams will be penalized. Her go-to response, "But I'm Nana," and laughs it off. My sister-in-law is not as bad as mother-in-law, but she absolutely has a very high and mighty attitude. If she feels you are not worthy enough to be in her life, she will cut ties. A few years ago, she married a well-off man and had a son. Since then, she's systematically cut off almost the entire family, including us, as we don't bring value to her future. My daughters were devastated by this, as they had grown close to my Sil and don't understand why she'd stop talking to them. My mother-in-law is very involved in the life of sister-in-law and her son. Any time we see her, she monopolizes the conversations with talks of sister-in-law and her son. If the girls try to tell her about accomplishments they've made, it's countered with, "Well, that's okay. Grandson did ... Even on birthdays or special occasions, she will bring them up and make it the sister-in-law and son show. Most recently, our youngest made her confirmation. Mother-in-law met us outside the church and immediately said, "I slept over sister-in-law house and grandson didn't want me to leave. He said, 'You stay with me, Nana.' Here. This is a cross made out of 24,000 gold. It was really expensive. Our youngest is graduating and really doesn't want mother-in-law there. I've told her that if the graduation is being held inside due to bad weather, we've only got 3 tickets, but I would forward her the link to the live stream. She laughed and said, 'I'll be there.' I reiterated to her that my husband, myself, and her sister will be using the 3 tickets. She coined her famous phrase of, 'I'm Nana, I'll get in.' This statement sent my daughter into a tailspin. She started to cry, saying that she was scared that Grandma was going to cause a scene trying to get in without a ticket and ruin her day. My husband feels that with his mother's actions, she's trying to get our girls to compete with his sister and nephew for her love. His solution is to cut her off from us completely. So, am I the a-hole for telling mother-in-law not to come to the graduation if it's held inside?